million to conduct SARS coronavirus research. Let's take a look at that article now out of the Daily Mail. Wuhan lab was performing coronavirus experiments on bats from the caves where the disease is believed to have originated, with a $3 million grant from the U.S. Wuhan Institute of Virology undertook coronavirus experiments on bats. They were captured more than 1,000 miles away in Yunnan. Sequencing of the COVID-19 genome has traced it to bats from the caves. Accident at the library in the Chinese city was no longer being discounted. And they go through in this article and they basically admit that yes, this is a bio weapon. And now the only question is, was this released on purpose or did it get out by accident? And in this article, they're saying, yeah, well, maybe it got out by accident. There's a picture of the bats. Bats have been linked with 7 major epidemics over the past 3 decades. China's playing the blame game now. They say, stop blaming us. In a letter they sent to the Daily Mail, which is probably the British intelligence, MI6, connections there. They say, stop blaming us, pointing the finger back at our National Institute of Health and good old Dr. Fauci, right? So there you have it. It's a bioweapon. China admits it. It was probably released on purpose to suppress the protesters in Wuhan. There's people protesting about the environment there in China, an excuse to lock everything down. The Hong Kong protests, Taiwan protests, and protests by people against governments across the world have been locked down due to this global pandemic. So there you have it. Government power grabs, tyranny. We're seeing it all across the United States. Tomorrow I'm going to do a half-hour show for the Access TV here in town, Fresno CMAC, and load it up to the internet, documenting all the tyranny we're seeing come out of the United States. But yeah, you can see in this article, I'll link to it. Everybody should go read it. I mean, it is a bombshell. China admits that it's a bioweapon, but the only spin they're putting on it now is that it may have leaked out. And so that's the only thing we don't know at this point. Did it leak out of the lab, or was it intentionally released? I'll put a link to this article. Do your own research. Happy Easter. Peace, love, and liberty.